We're back here at 2019 Media Days here at Three Ridges Golf Course, and you got a familiar face here, Lamar Brown, head coach of the Knox West. Coach, great to have you back on the show.
Oh, it's great to be back. Thanks for having me.
No problem, and I know you're excited about this football season, but let's go in reverse here just a little bit, kind of finish up on how it finished up last season for us, so let everybody know how you finished up and what you worked on this offseason to get you ready for this season.
Oh, last year we went 4-7, which is not what anybody wanted, and the amazing thing about that is we could easily have been 10-1,
right.
And had a lot of heartbreaking losses. But looking back on that now, our football team really started to grow during that process. Hardin Valley game we lose on the last play. Oak Ridge were up by 10 with 6 minutes to go in the ball game and get beat. Catholic in the first round of playoffs lead the whole game and get beat by 6. And all those heartbreaking losses, but our team kept showing back up. They'd show up on Monday, they'd go back to work, and they'd give it their all on Friday. I really think our growth process as a football program really turned the corner last year with us all going through that together, and I think it's carried over into this season. I think our football team realizes, what our record could have been last year, and there's something we got to do a little bit different. And I've seen that in the weight room. I've seen that at spring practice. Our culture is really starting to change and head in the right direction. And I've been really proud of this group.
It's good. Well, I know knowing you a little bit, just being with you around football, you're not an average person, and I know that you're going to get out there this year and really push them hard. But what is the main thing that you think is going to get this football team over the edge? It's the most heartbreaking losses. What do you think it's going to be overall? Like, is it mindset? Is it one side or the other of offense, defense, special teams? What is it going to be?
Well, in the losses, we all contributed. I contributed to the losses. Offense contributed. Defense contributed. But I think one of the biggest things you're going to see this year, in my 3 years at West, this is the first year we've got returners on offense.
Right.
My first year, 6 of our top 7 linemen was seniors. So last year we was starting over.
Right.
Well, this year we've got 9 starters back on offense, and I think if you watch us practice or watch one of the scrimmages or a 7-on-7, you see a different thought process about our offense right now.
Okay.
That our identity is a little bit different. We're very explosive, can go make plays, and when you got all 5 of your offensive linemen back, I mean that's huge. And we surround those guys with a lot of people that have experience, and when they touch the ball they can go score. So offensively, in those tight ball games, you either got to have a 2-minute drive to win it, or you got to have a 4-minute drive and run out the clock. And we were so inexperienced on offense last year that we struggled in those situations. And I think we're going to be a lot better in those situations this year. And our schedule sure hasn't got any easier, so we've got to be.
Right. Well, I know I look forward to good things this season, and we know you'll have a great season. But before you get to these players here, which I know you want to introduce, we got a quick question for you, a fun question. Are you a coffees and donut kind of guy or a cookies and cream?
Well, I love coffee. I drink coffee every day, and I'm ashamed to say it, but I like donuts. If they get near me, I'm going to eat them.
There you go. All right, well, you heard it there from Lamar there. Well, Lamar, take it real quick, and let's introduce these players so I can talk to them for just a few minutes.
This is Tyrese Edwards to my left. He's going to be a 3-year starter for us, a 2-time All-State defensive end. He's got 10 to 15 Division I scholarship offers, but, as good a football player he is, he's a better young man. Drew Francis, all the stuff I said about Tyrese, I can say about Drew.
Right.
He's been All-State 2 years in a row, a lot of Division I scholarship offers, but these guys are the leaders of our football team, and the biggest thing I can say about them, I can say All-State, scholarships and all that, but these two come to work every day,
right.
and they help lead our football program.
Well, we appreciate that, and thank you, Lamar. And we'll talk to these guys real quick. Guys, come on in here real quick. Well, I hear the passion in your coach's voice there a little bit. I know you got big expectations for this season. What are some of the things you guys personally are working on? And then we'll talk about the team a little bit that's working on for this offseason going to this year.
I've been working a lot on my conditioning and using my hands some more because like spring practice, I felt really out of shape, and I want to join the basketball team, and we've been running every day nonstop. It's the killer.
I got you. How about you? What are you working on most this off season personally as you go into this new season?
Getting stronger, working on conditioning. I'm also moving, I'm switching positions, going to inside linebacker.
Okay.
So I'm trying to learn that
Gotcha.
as best I can.
Awesome. Well, I know one big thing is that, over this time it's kind of stressful. You get ready for the season, but this is a fun day for you guys. So let's ask you one fun question for you guys for the next season. Superhero movies are really big right now. So on the field on Friday nights when you lace on that helmet and you buckle them straps up, what most represents you on the football field as a superhero?
I'll probably say that the Hulk.
The Hulk?
Yeah.
Well, you're pretty big. I can see that. Awesome. That's cool. What about you?
I'll go with Thor.
Thor?
Yeah.
All right. I love Thor. Big, strong. And the last thing is, too, I know last year the season didn't work out this year, but I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you have a great season, okay?
Thank you.
All right. You heard that from these guys here at Knox West and LeBron Brown. We're here at 2019 Media Days.